Today, we're diving into another chilling true crime case. You know, they say that sometimes the kindest hearts suffer the cruelest fates. Sadly, today's story proves that. Ethan Walker, an 18-year-old from a quiet town in rural Arkansas, was one of those good souls. He was hardworking, honest, respectful, a son every parent dreams of. But Ethan's honesty cost him his life. Ethan was born in the small town of Pine Hollow, Arkansas, a place where everyone knew everyone, and life moved at a slow, comforting pace. He came from a modest background. His father, Robert Walker, drove long-haul trucks, often spending days on the road. His mother, Linda Walker, was a homemaker who also took small sewing jobs to make ends meet. Ethan was their only child, their pride, their future. From a young age, Ethan dreamed of becoming a civil engineer. To save up for college, he took a part-time job at a local livestock farm. Despite his age, Ethan's dedication was so impressive that within a year he was promoted to shift supervisor, managing men 5 to 10 years older than him. But leadership and honesty don't always make you popular. Ethan's insistence on reporting mismanagement and petty theft at the farm made him enemies. Small disputes turned into smoldering resentment. Still, Ethan never backed down from doing the right thing. August 12, 2023, a date that would forever scar the Walker family. Like any other day, Ethan left early for the farm. But by evening, he didn't come home. At first, Robert and Linda thought maybe he was covering someone else's shift. But by midnight, panic set in. They called Ethan's phone. No answer. They called his friends. No one had seen him. The next morning, they filed a missing persons report. But small-town police forces can be slow. And then, 2 days later, the first terrifying call came. From Ethan's own phone. A raspy, desperate voice whispered, "Mom, Dad, they've got me. They're hurting me. I don't know where I am." The call was abruptly cut off. Hours later, a second call came, this time from a man they didn't know. "We have your boy. You want him back? Bring $20,000 cash. No cops, no mistakes. You'll hear from us again." Robert and Linda were crushed. They barely had $1,000 between them. But to save their only son, they begged, borrowed, and sold everything they could. Days passed. The kidnappers grew impatient. By August 17th, the ransom demand dropped to $8,000. It was almost like they knew the family's financial situation. Linda noticed something strange. One of Ethan's old co-workers, Cody Brooks, had been hanging around their street lately, watching, waiting. She mentioned it to police, and that small clue blew the case wide open. An undercover team started surveillance. Soon, they noticed Cody and a few others, men Ethan had once supervised, meeting secretly late at night. On August 19th, Ethan's battered body was found in an abandoned barn 5 miles out of town. He had been dead for days, beaten, starved, left to die alone. The autopsy revealed Ethan had suffered internal injuries and blunt force trauma to the head. The killers were caught within a week. Cody Brooks, Jared Miller, and Sean Ellis, all farmhands who once worked under Ethan, confessed. Their plan had been simple: kidnap Ethan, demand ransom, and split the cash. But when Ethan recognized them, they panicked. They decided to kill him to cover their tracks. The courtroom was packed when the sentences were read. Life in prison without parole. But no punishment could ever heal the wound in the Walker family. Robert and Linda lost the light of their lives, their only son, taken in a moment of greed and cruelty. This wasn't just a kidnapping. It was a betrayal by people Ethan once trusted. A tragedy that could happen in any town, to any family. If you found Ethan's story as heartbreaking as we did, please like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments which case you want us to cover next. Stay safe and stay vigilant.